going on, YouTube? It is your faithful servant, JR, coming back to you again. I guess it's not really, there's no point in me explaining to you that I'm in the process right now of editing a few movies, but I guess by the time this one here gets on, um, those ones already be up, you dig? So, I really thought that it was time as a YouTube culture and really time for our society and our generation, my generation, to really stand up and start explaining to the rest of the world that the things that we're doing to our world, the devastation that we're accomplishing, it makes me sick. I have to be the one to go out and say this right now. It's not just money, and it's not just war, and it's not just death and destruction and drugs. No, it's this emptiness that our world has felt, and here we are, generations later, sitting in front of our screens as evolved human beings. And well, in my mind, we've really come no closer to unlocking the secrets that this world has to offer. We've only made it our playground, and a temporary playground at that, because we've been absolutely destroying our planet. And to me, it's a sad thought. It's a sad thought that generations before us have made the decisions to chase after wealth and material things instead of chasing together human greatness and understanding and hope, not just as a nationalistic movement or a regional movement, but a movement that really involves the entire world. In Fort McMurray, Calgary, in the tar sands there, it takes 3 barrels of water to make 1 barrel of oil. Now, like, to me, that just seems like absolute craziness, that here we are as Western civilization abusing the powers that have been given to us, and we're really, in our chase for greatness, we're destroying everything. Why is it, somebody explain to me, why is it that we need to use 3 barrels of water to make 1 barrel of oil? Why can't we, as an intelligent group of people, of evolved humans, why can't we get together and discover the new ways that are out there just waiting for us to turn all of this around? You see, because every generation before us, in one way or another, has made decisions that have brought us to the path where we are now. And I think it's our calling and our duty as a generation, the chosen generation, to stand up and say, this is not the way the world is meant to be run. This is not the way the world should be. And we can do something about it. You see, because if we can design something that takes 1 barrel of water to run people movers or whatever, and then use 1 barrel of water to replenish the natural resources, and another barrel of water to give water to the world, the people in the world that are dying and have no access to clean drinking water. And then we have countries like America that spend $22 million on cruise missiles that more often than not miss their targets. Now technology in a humanistic sense has always been evolved based on destruction and bad things. You look at the internet, and the internet wouldn't be the tool it is today if it wasn't for the porn industry, unfortunately. But our quest as humans to fill our lives up with all of this bullshit, it takes over the quest for hope and goodness, and to be one with our planet. Instead, we destroy it. To me, there seems like there's only one option, and that is going back to start and using the tools that have been, given to us or learned throughout past generations, and really developing an idea of what it is we would like our world to become, because this world in modern technology, it is accomplishable, people. It is possible. And no, I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way, and I'll definitely be adding on to this thought and adding on to a lot of other thoughts. I would have had by now a little bit of more distinctive plan on what I'd like to speak about and where I'd like to speak. And however, all my notes that were in my journal, that was stolen from me. So, here I am, just making the best of what I can. I think it's so important for us as a society to really join hands on this one. And it's time for an organization like Scientology to understand that the manipulation of man and the manipulation of women into personal monetary gains, as fulfilling as that may be in our current situation as a society, it's useless now, or will be. That's what I'm trying to get at. Please, if you have something to say about this, or just want to add something, I definitely encourage you to do that. My email address is vancity@live.co.uk. So email me there, guys, and let's talk about this, and let's decide how we can make the world a better place. Because when we have our lobbyist government movements controlling aspects of everyday life, and the aspects that these people are controlling inside of their little dark, cloudy, smoky rooms, they've never experienced that. In Vancouver, we have the SkyTrain, and to sit on the SkyTrain from King George SkyTrain station and go down to Waterfront, or just to go throughout the 3 zones for an hour and a half ticket, that costs $5. That's a bluey each way. $10 to and from, Vancouver to the suburbs, or the suburbs to Vancouver. And all these rules are being manipulated by people who don't even ride the SkyTrain, who don't understand, what it's like, and who don't live on the schedules that SkyTrain users live on. So why is it that these people who have nothing to do with this aspect of life are in control of that? I don't see why a farmer has to make pennies on the dollar to the corporate executive who sells the product, just because this corporate executive has the passion, the drive, and the determination to become a corporate executive, what he was born to be. That doesn't mean that farmer has those same morals and that same determination inside of his heart, because he was born and raised to be a farmer, and he's doing what he needs to do to contribute to society. Because without this farmer making, let's say, 10 cents on the dollar to the corporations, 90 cents to his 10 cents, and yet without the original raw material, nobody's making anything. So we have this unbalance of power that's really happening in society today, and I'm sick of it. I really am. So, peace out from Vancouver City, and we'll talk to you soon.